In the vast lands of our planet's formation, a single element stands in greatness over all others, carving landforms, maintaining the human life cycle, and forging what we know today as our mother, Earth. Water, a seemingly simple subject, holds the very substance of existence itself. It carries the history of every year before ours, the imperfected world we live in today, and soon to be the future that water will ultimately endure through. But where does the intricate subject of water truly originate from? To understand the delicacy of its origin, we must first bring our attention to what water truly is.
A minor percentage of the water we drink was formed alongside the Earth itself, but most of the water we drink dates back to before our Sun was present in the galaxy. Water consists of both hydrogen and oxygen and is a molecular bond that is near impossible to break.
Water is a unique substance. See, water isn't only a liquid, but can also be turned to gas, vapor, and a solid, ice. Many people take advantage of what water we have, yet not everyone knows of its significance. Water exists naturally in a multitude of different areas around the world. Oceans cover about 96% of Earth's water already, while the rest of the on-land water like streams, lakes, ponds, and rivers take up only 0.00007% of all water. The rest of this water, excluding drinking water, is kept in places holding town water, like weirs or dams.
In Siberia lays one of the largest lakes of water, presented as Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is known to be the deepest and eldest freshwater lake worldwide, and collectively holds about 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water. But far away from Lake Baikal lays the treacherous lands of Africa, holding 3 other lakes of water that compete with the largest amount of water in one place. Those being Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, and Lake Malawi. They collectively hold a significant portion of the world's fresh water.
South of the world we're used to today lays the gorgeous but delicate land of Antarctica. Antarctica is entirely made of ice and submerged by snow. Now, you might think that these elements are different, yet they are both just variations of water throughout the water cycle. The water cycle begins with oceans, lakes, and rivers, which eventually evaporate into clouds. After some time, the clouds eventually fall out of the sky as rain, which then flows through streams back into the oceans, lakes, and rivers.
The element of water can be awfully underappreciated due to the arrogancy of the human race. As we know, water inhabits many places on our planet. Despite the abundance of water in many locations, some places, like South Africa, don't have enough water for people's survival. This is what we call water scarcity. Water scarcity is the demand for water and the insufficiency that comes with it. Another example of water scarcity would be Lebanon. Lebanon is facing an extreme water crisis and has abnormal shortage rates. People in Lebanon have a very hard time living due to how limited their amount of water is. The impacts of water scarcity can be severely detrimental to people's lives, including how it limits access to clean water that would otherwise be used for personal hygiene and drinking, for some examples.
The human body contains, for most people, over 60% water, yet not everyone gets the water they need, and those who do get enough don't realize. Water is an essential part of our daily routines, serving basic needs like drinking, cooking, and watering plants. It also has broader applications, such as powering electricity generation and supporting recreational activities. Almost every living thing requires water to survive, though some, like microorganisms, can manage or even thrive without. It is not only our daily lives that we use water for. Many industries, like beverage companies, pulp or paper mills, agricultural farms, and even food businesses, use a huge chunk of our water. One of these type of companies, Nestle, takes a total of 3.6 million litres of water from 6 nearby nations in need daily.
A way governments can better ensure that water is used responsibly could be achieved by educating the public on the matter. This could be by pushing schools to educate their class further on how important water is and why we should limit our usage of it. Although over 71% of the Earth's surface is covered in water, it is not unlimited. Water, especially tap water, is majorly important to be conserved as best as possible. Ways to do this are investing in water conservative appliances by looking at the water rating tag on products, or limiting your shower time to no more than 5 to 7 minutes. Harvesting rainwater is another way to majorly improve water conservation, as it utilises the water cycle and is a constant source of water for all uses, including drinking, showering, cooking, and etc.